Hello, my dear students. This is Mrs. Shaimeh Gharib, and today's lesson about angles inside the triangles or interior angles of triangles. Let's revise some rules before you watch any video. First, you have to sit in a quiet place. You should have your pen and a piece of paper to take notes and to solve the questions. You should pause the video after each question, then you try to answer on your own. Then you play the video to check your answer and to understand the question in case you get a wrong answer. Are you ready? Let's start. Angles inside a triangle total 180 degrees. So the sum of the three angles inside any triangle must be 180 degrees. I will show you how. Let's imagine that we have this triangle. You can do it on your own, this experiment. Cut a triangle, but it should be a proper triangle. And then let's cut the three angles of this triangle and start to place them next to each other. For example, I will put angle A here, then next to it I will put angle B, then next to it I will put angle C. So when I place them this way, I will find that the three together, they formed a straight angle, which is 180 degrees. This could happen with any triangle, whatever its type, whatever its size. So the three angles together of any triangle must total 180 degrees. Let's see some questions on this. Look at this triangle. What's the meaning of this dash here? When you have this dash here, it means these three sides are equal in length. The three sides are equal, which means this is an equilateral triangle. What do we know about the equilateral triangle? The three sides are equal and also the three angles are equal in size, which means each angle is 60 degrees, because if I divided the 180 degrees by 3, it will give 60 degrees, because the three angles are the same. And as we said, the three angle inside any triangle equals 180 degrees. Now look at this triangle here. What do you notice about this triangle? I have one of the angles is 38 degrees. This angle is called the angle D. And what about the third angle? It is a right angle, which means it is 90 degrees. So if I want to calculate the size of angle D, I will subtract the 38 from the 180, then I will subtract the 90 degrees from 180. Or I can add the 38 and the 90. So 38 plus 90 equals 128. So if we subtracted 128 from 180, we will get 52 degrees. Then angle D is 52 degrees. Is this clear? Let's see this triangle. We have 33 degrees and another angle 41 degrees and angle E. So how to calculate angle E? I can subtract 180 minus 33, then minus 41, which is 106. Or I can add these two angles together. 33 plus 41 equals 74. Then you subtract the 74 from the 180. 180 minus 74 equals 106 degrees. Is this clear? Let's see more examples. Look at this drawing here. I have a triangle, as you can see, and this angle, angle A, which is outside the triangle, or it's called the exterior angle. What do you know about this triangle? As we said before, it's an equilateral triangle, which means each angle equals 60 degrees. Okay, 60, 60, 60. If I want to calculate the angle that is outside the triangle or the exterior angle, I can calculate it two ways. The first way, using angles on a straight line. These two together are angles on a straight line. They together form 180 degrees. If this one is 60 degrees, then the other one, or angle A, is 180 minus 60, which is 120 degrees. Or there is another rule, I want all of you to know it, that the size of the exterior angle of a triangle equals the sum of the two opposite interior angles, which means the two opposite interior angles, these two angles, not the angle next to it. These two angles are called opposite interior, okay, to angle A. So 60 plus 60 equals 120, which is angle A. Let's see another example. I also have an exterior angle here, which is 47. And this triangle has 29, and this is angle C, and this angle I don't know it, and I want to calculate the size of angle C. I can do it into two different ways. First, I can start to find this angle here using angles on a straight line. So this is 47, then the one next to it will be 180 minus 47, which is 133. So now I know that this angle is 133 degrees. Let me erase it and to make it more clear. So this angle must be 133 degrees using angles on a straight line. All right? Now I know two angles inside this triangle. Can I find the third one? Yes, I can add these two angles together, 133 plus 29, then subtract it from the 180, or I can keep subtracting 180 minus 29 minus 133, which is 18 degrees. Is this clear? This is the first way, or I can use the rule of the exterior angle. So, let's erase and think again. We said that the exterior angle of a triangle equals the sum of the two opposite interior angles. So this angle equals the sum of these two angles. So the 29 plus angle C equals 49. So I can just subtract the 29 from the 47. So 47 minus 29 equals 18 degrees. Is this clear? Now look at this example. It's a bit different. Look at this triangle. What type of triangles is it? You have two dashes, which means these two sides are equal, which means this triangle is an isosceles triangle. What do you know about isosceles triangle? It has two equal sides and two equal angles. Where are the two equal angles in this triangle? If these two sides are equal, then these two angles are equal. If one of the angles is 50, then the two other together will be 180 minus 50 equals 130. The 130 means the two angles together should be 130. So I need to divide the 130 by 2 to get the size of each one of them. So this will be 65 and the second one will be 65. So how to calculate angle D? If I used angles on a straight line, so this is 65. So the one next to it here, angle D, both of them must be 180 degrees because both of them are angles on a straight line. So 180 minus 65 equals 115 degrees. Or I can do it another way using the exterior angle rule. Let's erase and find out together. We said the exterior angle of the triangle, which is angle D, exterior, which means angle outside the triangle, equals the sum of the two opposite, which means these two angles. So 50 plus this angle, which is 65, we said it before because this is an isosceles triangle. So 50 plus 65 equals 115. Now look at this triangle. We have an exterior angle B, and I want to calculate the size of this exterior angle. So I can just add the two opposite interior angles, which is angle 38 plus this angle. What do you think about this one? It's a right angle, so you can just add the 90 and the 38. Or we can use different way. We know that this is 90 degrees and this is 38. So you can calculate the third angle of the triangle by subtracting both angles from 180, which means 52. So this angle inside the triangle is 52 degrees. So if this angle is 52 degrees, then we can calculate angle B by 180 minus the 52. Why? Because both of them, as we said, are angles on a straight line. These two together are angles on a straight line. They meet at this vertex here, so both of them must be 180 degrees. So 180 minus the 52 equals 128 degrees, or I can just get it by adding the 90 and the 38, which is 128. Is this clear now? Now let's see some questions. Look at this isosceles triangle. We need to calculate angle F. 66 and 66. So what do you think? 180 minus 66 minus 66. Or I can add both angles. 66 plus 66 equals 132. I can subtract 132 from 180 equals 48 degrees. So angle F is 48 degrees. Now look at the second shape here. You have an isosceles triangle. These two sides are equal, which means these two angles are equal. So how to calculate their sides? Their size? I know that this angle is a right angle. So this is 90. So these two together must be 90. Then I will divide the 90 by 2, so each one equals 45. Okay? Now look at this one. This is an isosceles triangle, which means two equal angles. Where are the two equal angles here? This angle and this angle are equal to each other. And I know that this angle is 110, which means these two together will be 70 degrees. 180 minus 110 equals 70 degrees, both together. So I will divide the 70 by 2. So each one equals 35. So angle K equals 35 degrees. Is this clear? Now look at this one. I have an exterior angle E. How to get it? In one step, we just add these two angles together. This angle is a right angle, which is 90 degrees. And this triangle is isosceles triangle, which means this one is 45 and this one is 45. So when I add the 90 and the 45, I will get the exterior angle. Let's circle both of them. These two together must give angle E. So angle E equals 135. Or we can get it using angles on a straight line. Now look at this example. I need to calculate the exterior angle K. And this is an isosceles triangle, which means two equal angles. This angle is equal to this angle. And we know this angle is 53, then this angle is 53 degrees as well. If we know the two angles, 53, I can get the third angle of the triangle. This one here. So together, 53 plus 53 equals 106. Or you can subtract it from the 180 and then you find the third angle here, which is 74. Then you find the angle K, which is angles on a straight line. These two together must be 180 degrees. So 180 minus the 74. So you can get it using angles on a straight line in 2 steps, or you can get it using the rule of the exterior angle by adding the two opposite interior. Is this clear? So the angle K equals 106 degrees. This is the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching and see you soon.